on a long road, lifelong mission. Even if they had my contact, you still couldn't see what I envisioned. My eyes so focused on the mission. Only allow the God with me, cause the eyes are against me. Only trust in God, so the evil is against me. Just ask a person smile in the face don't mean that they free me.
Yo, what's up? What's happening, everyone? This your dog, Ezekiel, reporting at you live from Support You YouTube channel. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Today is a new month. I would like to say, happy first of the month to everyone. Everyone that was able to wake up today. Today is a second chance. You was able to open your eyes, have breath in your lungs. So whatever happened yesterday, we're going to leave that behind us. We're going to move forward, in a positive way with positive energy. Keeping God first, keeping God in our mind and God in our heart. But with that being said, I just want to go over an overview from last month, which was October, of the series of videos I dropped related to trauma. Okay, so last month, in October, we talked about trauma and what is trauma. So I'm gonna give you a brief rundown of some of the video topics from last month. So if you haven't, you can go back and review the whole video, but I'm just gonna give you small little pieces on what we discussed last month in October. We talked about trauma and what is trauma. I broke down, trauma is anything that's a disturbing experience. So I broke down some of my traumatizing experiences I had, some of my traumatizing experiences I had growing up as a child, from seeing someone, commit suicide in front of me, and of course a few other things, but those was one of the ones of the, real disturbing experiences that I had at a young age. The second video, we talked about trauma bonding. And what is trauma bonding? Trauma bonding is like when you build relationships based around trauma that both parties might experience or might have went through, and you build relationships based on around y'all trauma. Y'all connect through the trauma that y'all been through. Okay? And then we talked about PTSD caused by trauma. And what is PTSD? Post-traumatic stress. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about signs of post-traumatic stress dealing with trauma. Nightmares, flashbacks, waking up in cold sweats, depression, anxiety. Those are just some small signs of PTSD. So, if anyone out there having those symptoms, it might be a sign of PTSD that you having, symptoms from. And the last video, we talked about trauma surrounded by social media and the trauma that social media caused. Before I get into that topic, I just want to say RIP to the good brother Takeoff, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to, say that, give a moment of silence before I say what I need to say. All right. So, yeah, social media, cause the trauma caused by social media. One of the major, things I think to deal with trauma in social media is people recording, people getting murdered. XXXTentacion, that was kind of disturbed me to see all those people around his car. And not one time did you hear anyone say call 911. Everyone has their phone in this man's face while you watching him take his last breath. You probably could have saved his life by making a phone call, but you pulled your phone out and rather record. The same thing with the young brother PNB Rock. Someone, take a picture of him, take a video of him crawling on the ground, taking his last breath, gasping for air. That's very disturbing. What is wrong with you people? Something is mentally wrong with some of you to think that's cool. That's have we become that desensitized? Have we become that desensitized? Has social media made us that desensitized to the point that we'd rather record somebody's tragic demise instead of calling the police to help that person out and possibly save their life? We'd rather pull our phone out and record them? Like, please, man, something ever happened to me like that, please do not pull your phone out and record me. You know what I'm saying? Please make sure you call my people, or call someone, call the ambulance, call someone and get me some help. Don't do me like that. Like, I'm just asking y'all. And you got to think about the trauma that you doing by recording that and posting it online. What happened if these people, parents or kids, didn't know, you know what I'm saying, they dad or they son had just been murdered, and this is how they find out, you know, because of video that you posted. And they got to see the last memory they have of their loved one is them laying on the ground gasping for air. Because you decided to post a video for whatever reason online of that for clout or whatever your case may be, or, you know, bait click, or, you know, repost, or whatever y'all weird people got going on out there. But, you know, another example of trauma caused by social media, I say, is cyberbullying. You know, that plays a major part, you know, on people depression and a whole lot of stuff. The cyber and bully, that's like real. Then you got people leaking someone like pictures and videos of people. That can like affect people in a major way. You know, that can cause some real, you know, traumatizing moments for people. You know, trolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are just a few examples of like social media, you know, trauma that's caused by social media. But yeah, that was the breakdown for the month of October, dealing with trauma. Since it's a new month, our topic for next month start in November. We're gonna be talking about holiday blues. And what is holiday blues? Cause I know a lot of people lost loved ones over the past few years, especially dealing with the corona and the pandemic in 2020. So I know a lot of us lost a lot of loved ones, and the holidays approaching, and you know what I'm saying, I know depression hits a lot of people around those times. So I'm going to just share with you the holiday blues, and what is the holiday blues. Starting this Friday, I'm going to drop the first video this Friday just explaining what the holiday blues is. So, you know, so the whole month of November, all my videos every Friday that I upload will have something to deal with holiday blues. So again, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. And if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Please share. Thank you. Keep God in your mind, God in your heart. Peace out.